Hey, it's Michelle Flood. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty, and I like to take a moment every day to go live and tell you guys a little bit of tidbits about real estate, um, things that occur in transactions, what to expect, how to do things, explain the contracts to you, how our business works. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I have sat on education boards and ethics committees, and I've seen the market ebb and flow a couple of times. Um, well, actually, like three times in my life, and this is now going to be the second time while I've been in real estate that I have watched the market fluctuate. And I kind of felt like it was coming back before COVID hit. But then when COVID hit, it changed everything and stuff really kind of went crazy. And to keep our market stimulated, the Fed decided to drop our interest rates, and that caused a seller's market because we had really low interest rates. People that were essential workers or people that were still be able to work from home saw the prices of their homes skyrocket. They were staying on the market for incredibly short periods of time, maybe a week tops, and they were selling for cash over the asking price with very little contingencies. People that needed help with closing costs weren't able to get them from sellers if they were in an FHA mortgage. That was the product that they would use to buy a house. But cash buyers were coming in and snapping some stuff up. And I feel like the last house that I sold, which I told you guys yesterday is closing next week, we just got in under the wire. And you might say, well, what do you mean by it just got in under the wire? Because I have been paying attention every day to what's going on in the market and how things are changing, what the prices are doing, how long our house is staying on the market. And they're starting to stay on the market for 2 whole weeks. That's a little different. And in that 2 week time period, I'm watching them drop in significant price ranges. So we had one that was 700 and like $25,000, and the house went down to 699. So I'm watching even smaller priced houses do the same thing, even if it's just by a couple of $1,000s, but they're on the market for 7 days and they're not getting the activity that we were even getting 2 weeks ago, a month ago. And so they're dropping those prices really fast. Conversely, some of the mortgage products that are backed by Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, and some of the moratoriums that were put on people having time, being able to try to catch up and pay their mortgages, those things are coming to an end. So if you're not paying your mortgage, if you've not recovered from the COVID thing, that you're now going to have to pay your mortgage. And if those people can't pay their mortgages, those houses are going to go into foreclosure. So the fact that they're all starting to drop prices really fast right now tells me they know that at the end of the month or by September, they need to be in contract, or those prices they're going to lose their house. And so if you didn't sell your house a few months ago for whatever reason, sometimes it was a better choice. I told plenty of sellers, if you don't really have anywhere to go, or if you don't want to rent someplace, or you're trying to move up and not down in price, or laterally, or whatever, as long as you were not trying to buy something and think you were going to buy it cheaper than the one you were living in right now, you probably needed to hang on to your house. But if you could have gone someplace, if you had an RV or rented someplace, could rent someplace, or had a second home that you could go to, it was not time to sell your house. So where we were in a predominantly seller's market where they ruled, and because the buyers determined the price, supply and demand, housing prices went crazy. We are at the end of that now. I know it, I know it, I know it. And I told people that it was coming. I had said originally that I thought it would be by the summer that it would happen. And then I wasn't so sure, but like in April or May, I was like, oh, maybe this might go a little longer. But when I saw that today, when I saw all of those houses, and these were like beautiful houses that would have fetched the money that they were asking for, now they're dropping their prices. So hold on, buckle up, because it's almost going to be a buyer's market. We're almost sliding into that. I can feel it. And so if you are somebody that was getting ready to buy, and you can hold out for just a little bit longer, because when those houses that I talked about, when the mortgage moratorium is over and people have to come up with, because they weren't forgiven, those mortgages weren't forgiven, those people just got time off and they're supposed to make up all that money at the end. So if they can't do that, and they don't sell their house in the meantime, the banks are going to unleash foreclosed houses on the market. You're going to see, first, you're going to see some short sales where people owe more than the property is worth. Then you're going to see a bunch of bank owned properties, which are called REOs, real estate owned homes. And those houses are going to come on the market because the banks can do it, because they're not your friend. I'm sorry, I love my lenders, but the truth is banks are not your friend. They do what's going to benefit them. So they're going to throw stuff out there, and they're going to undercut everybody else's houses that are on the market and drive those prices down. You're going to see interest rates go up, but buyers will now be able, when they get an FHA mortgage, to go in and ask for some concessions and help with their closing costs. So hold on. Here we go. And remember, if you need anything real estate wise, if you're ready to start looking, if you need to get pre-qualified for a mortgage, if you just want to understand what the process is of buying a home is, or listing your home, you can call me or text me. I'm going to put my website in the description. I always forget to do that when I do the description of the video, but I'm going to throw it out there with my contact information. You can find me out on my website, and I would be happy to help you find the right home or sell yours right now. And again, I'm Michelle with eXp Realty, and I hope to talk to you soon. Have a good day.